There, it hurts. The rancher turned, gun drawn, and what he saw under that dying sun would change everything. Folks, this one ain't just another story of dust and gunpowder. It's a story of choices, scars, and what a man becomes when mercy feels like sin. Stay till the end, and you'll see why this tale broke the hearts of every soul in Dust Creek. And hey, if you love stories of grit, justice, and redemption, hit that subscribe button to wildweststories, where every tale cuts deep like the western wind. The sun bled over the desert ridge as Cole Tanner rode home, the reins loose in his hand, the weight of silence heavy as stone. The land was dying, or maybe it just felt that way after his wife passed 2 winters ago. Then came that sound, faint, broken, carried on the dry wind. A voice, a woman's. There, it hurts. Cole froze, boots tightening in the stirrups. Out here, those words could mean anything. A trap, a ghost, or a soul begging for help. He followed the sound through sagebrush and shadow until he found her, a woman half buried in dust, wrists raw from rope burns, a wound oozing dark down her side. She looked up at him, fear and fury both flickering behind her eyes. "Don't touch me," she gasped, clutching at her ribs. But Cole had seen enough pain to know when someone was dying. "You're hurt," he muttered, kneeling. "Let me help." He tore a strip from his shirt and pressed it against the wound. She winced, teeth clenched. "Who did this?" he asked. Her answer came like thunder in a whisper. "Men from your town." Dust Creek. Cole's heart stilled. He knew that place too well. Its saloon, its sheriff, its secrets. He looked around. No tracks, no horses. Whoever left her here wanted her gone. "What's your name?" he asked. "Leela," she said. "And if you know what's good for you, you'll ride away." But he didn't. Cole Tanner never rode away from ghosts, even when they weren't his. He lifted her onto his horse and rode toward his cabin, the wind whispering warnings in his ear. By nightfall, the storm rolled in. Rain hammered the roof of Cole's cabin as he stitched Leela's wound by lamplight. She trembled, not just from pain, but from something deeper, fear. Between the thunderclaps, she spoke. "They thought I stole from them, gold, I think. But I didn't." Her eyes met his wild and dark. "They said they'd make an example of me." Cole clenched his jaw. He'd seen what Dust Creek men did to examples. "Who?" he demanded. "Sheriff Dugan. His men." That name hit like a bullet. Dugan had once been Cole's partner, back before greed split them apart. The days passed. Leela grew stronger, but the air in the cabin thickened with tension. Sometimes Cole caught her staring at the locked chest near his bed, the one filled with old wanted posters and a silver badge he'd buried years ago. One night, as the fire burned low, she asked softly, "You used to wear one, didn't you?" Cole said nothing. She nodded. "That's why you helped me. You still believe there's good left in this world." But she was wrong. He didn't believe in good anymore, just debts. Then, one dawn, he found footprints near the barn. Boot tracks. Someone had been watching. A bullet lodged in his door an hour later proved it. The past wasn't done with him. Not yet. They came at dusk. 3 riders, guns glinting red under the sun. Dugan read them, his voice carrying through the dry air. "Evan and Tanner. Heard you got something that belongs to me." Cole stepped out with his rifle. "You mean a woman you left to die?" Dugan smirked. "She ain't what she says, old friend. She's bait." Then Leela stepped out behind Cole, her eyes wet but cold. "He's right," she whispered. "I was sent to find what you hid. The gold you and Dugan stole years ago." Cole's chest went hollow. "You lied?" he said softly. She nodded. "I had no choice. But then you saved me, and I couldn't do it anymore." Gunfire split the silence. Dugan's men rushed forward. Cole moved like the wind, 1, 2, 3 shots, the last ending in smoke and blood, but Dugan's bullet found its mark too. Cole fell to his knees, breath ragged. Leela caught him as he dropped. "There, it hurts." He murmured the same words she'd said days ago. She pressed her hand against his wound, tears mixing with blood. "I'll fix it," she whispered. "You can't," he said weakly. "But you can live, right?" Cole Tanner smiled one last time, then did the unthinkable. He pulled the trigger on the dynamite charge beneath the porch, ending Dugan's reign and his own pain in one blazing act of redemption. When the smoke cleared, the cabin was gone, but out of the ashes the woman lived, carrying with her the story of a man who chose to do right at last. Years later, folks in Dust Creek still whispered about him, the rancher who saved a liar and died a legend. Leela rebuilt his ranch and carved his name into the gate. Cole Tanner, he chose mercy, and if you ride past that way at dusk, they say you can still hear her voice on the wind, soft, trembling, whispering the words that started it all. There, it hurts. Folks, if that story touched your heart, remember, mercy ain't weakness, and redemption rides with the brave. Subscribe now to wildwesttales, where every tale burns with the fire of the Wild West and every ending